Welcome back. Well, not even welcome back, man. What's up, people, man? I know it's been a while hearing from both of us here, and first of all, I don't even know how the fuck we was gonna do this intro. I fucked it all up. I don't even care. Let's keep it going though. Man, this is not an anime review, but it's more like a discussion between me and my co-host. But let me introduce ourselves. Me, I'm Mufasa Uncaged. And with me, as always, it's ATC and KZ. ATC, say what's up to people. You already know.
Hey, what's happening, man? You know what I'm talking about? I hope y'all been well. We're finna have a good one this time. You know what I'm talking
about? Oh, man. Y'all seen the title, man. Y'all know it should finna be. Oh, my God. I know, man. This has been something we have been discussing for like weeks between me and him in the DMs, man. So I guess I'm representing a side of just like Boruto, the anime at least. Boruto's anime is just bad. Like it's just not fucking good. You feel me? But ATC is representing the part. He's trying to stand and say like, oh no, it's actually good. Like yo, it ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, so we just have some indifferent
gold to it, you know.
Man, we feel indifferent about how the Boruto anime is, and a lot of people do have their like differences about it, how they feel about the Boruto anime and shit like that. But one of my questions I wanted to ask you, ATC, was how do you feel about Boruto?
How do I feel about it? Okay,
now that is done, overall, part one at least.
Overall, now that part one is done, overall wise, it's a decent show. I'll say that it's something that could have improvements, like a motherfucker. I ain't saying that the shit is perfect. Hell no. I ain't saying that the shit is even like comparable to Naruto, but I'm saying that it is a decent show. That what it is, I can fuck with it. I ain't gonna call it mid. I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna say it's mid bad, you know what I'm talking about? They're Reggie.
Man,
but
they quick to call that shit.
It's okay.
It's just okay. Man, I say it's bad. Just a way of how the anime is handled. Like I just didn't like how the anime was rolled out. Cause don't get me wrong, when it first came out, I was excited. I was up there with the hype and all that shit. I was like, okay, now we get to see the next generation of ninjas of the Hidden Leaf Village and like all this other shit. You feel me? Now we done passed the year of peace and like, yo, what is to come? What's to come forth in this next generation? I was there like episode 1, you feel me, just watching it, because you know I know usually things start off slow, you feel me, like not everything's gonna kick off automatically. And you know I was there and then like eventually I started to kind of like decline. It started slowly declining for me. So I was there, I was like, okay, when is it gonna get good? I'm waiting for it. I'm learning new shit. I'm like, who is these other kids that's here in the Leaf Village now that like, you feel me? I'm still hanging in there because like my man Naruto, I get to see him be the Hokage. I get to see Sasuke and like everybody else grown now. And like slowly start declining though. So I was there with the hype. Then I'm like, okay, when we gonna get to some juicy shit? You kind of got that here and there. I was like, okay, we seeing the kids kind of do their thing. But then like I don't know where exactly I started saying like, okay, this is I'm kind of confused on the story, so where's the real story gonna happen? Like, you know, then me not knowing it was filler, I was like, a lot of the shit was kind of like filler and shit like that. I'm still kind of tuning in, but me learning that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna tune in, tune out to this. Then we went from that to like, okay, I wanna see action scenes, because I wasn't seeing much action in the beginning that was like keeping me there. And then it went from that to like, okay, what the fuck is going on, bro? A lot of this shit is filler. Some of this shit is like little canon. You know, like the tuning exams part was canon. That was like probably the only part that was canon. That and what else? I think Sasuke and Naruto saving Sarada, and that fucking fake ass Uchiha nigga. I forgot his name. I think it was Shin. He was supposed to be a fake ass Uchiha. He had the fucking Uchiha, the Sharingans on his head and shit like that. You feel me? So
all the eyes and shit.
Yeah, like him. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, like it slowly started declining for me. Like some of the filler episodes, like when they went back in time to like Naruto Part 1, I was just like, I wasn't really tuned into that exactly and shit. I was like, I don't care to really go back in the past and shit like that. But yeah, man, like that's how I was feeling.
I gotta add something on that. I gotta add something to it. For me, when I seen those episodes with the flashbacks, seeing that shit was like nostalgia, and also my boy Jiraiya was in some of them episodes too, so I was definitely fucking, and Neji. Oh shit, for me, I had to watch him. Like for me, it was a different feeling for it. I wouldn't say like boredom or something that I could have passed on. Like shit, that was cool. And then like at the same time, they in the past, but they can't hint or tell these motherfuckers who they really are. But everybody, you know what I'm talking about? They know who they is and shit. I don't know. For me, that was pretty cool. One thing I would say is people was talking about like the Momoshiki and shit, like where did that all come from with the aliens and shit. Okay, for all you people, I've been meaning to want to say this to the masses. Have y'all not seen Naruto the last movie?
Man,
that's all I want to say, because that kind of starts it off right there.
And Kaguya, you feel me? That was like in Shippuden too, towards the end.
Like, so if where we confused on that, that's all I want to know. For people that be saying like, where did this come from? Y'all just need to watch that one movie and it's gonna put you in the right direction. And like he said, Kaguya from Shippuden, it's gonna put you in the right direction to show you where they going with the story. Right, some of the shit that I be seeing people complaining about, man, okay, look, all right, look, we'll say this, bad animation, I can understand that, but at the same time, are y'all animators? Can y'all create? If y'all can't tell me that y'all can create and that y'all animators, why is y'all hating on the animation? It's bad, yes, but is it 7 deadly frames? No. If I can't have 7 deadly frames, I ain't tripping on Boruto. Filler episode wise, okay, I see what y'all talking about. That is a whole lot of filler. But back in the day, like I was mentioning to Mufasa before, back in the day, if you didn't know what filler was, just be enjoying that shit. You'd be like, oh, new episodes. But since niggas is smart now, filler exists, and so that's
look,
just
the
like,
rap game changes. The anime game changes. we had to change our mindset.
I ain't saying that that's wrong, but that is facts though.
Yeah.
Reused animation. Okay. I can see that. I see where people going with that. Okay, they saying that some of the fights have been, they come from Shippuden and shit like that. Okay, but for the for the flashback sense of it, it is kind of cool. But I do see where y'all going with that though. If they reuse it once, cool. You reuse it twice, okay. That third time, you're pushing it. Like you're doing too much with it. But I will say with the Kawaki thing, I liked it. It wasn't but a second long, so it wasn't like something that you would have. Naruto heads gonna see it, but if you really just watching that shit, I didn't look at it and be like, ooh, that's from Shippuden. Nah, I was like, shit, that look cool. I'm saying, let me see. I see some of the other negatives I will say about the show. People saying that some of the people don't have other screen time, like some of the other characters. Okay, that is kind of I see where they're going with that. And they are focusing on certain people.
Yeah, there is a certain thing, and especially in the manga, like a lot of those characters ain't even in the manga. Like they kind of just threw them in there and shit like that, So I was like, they kind of just stand-ins at this point. So. But I would like to see them.
Thinking like shit.
Exactly. I would like to see them in action. Yeah. It's the reason why like
kind of
we did like Naruto Part 1, like we had other characters besides Naruto. We like Gaara, we like Rock Lee, Neji, because we got to see them put in work on the tuning exams and what they could do in their backstory and kind of like that. We got to see them actually go out on missions and do other shit. And like the Naruto retrieval, the Sasuke retrieval arc. That was like one of the best arcs in Naruto Part 1. Like, we didn't just see Naruto and Sasuke like go all out. We got to see Neji really go all out. We get to see Shikamaru even get to fight, like Kiba, shit like that. What else? The other tuning exams. We get to see Shino even like fight Kankuro. We get to see them. I just want to see the other next generation go hard too. I just don't want to. We know Boruto's going to get that time.
Totally agree.
Like we know Boruto's going to get that time. But even in the manga too, Sasuke's are Sarada and Mitsuki don't even get really much like play in the manga or screen time. I'm like, yo, y'all have a whole nother Uchiha. Like put her on screen, give her something. Like, yo, don't make her just be completely useless. And Mitsuki's on Orochimaru's
I feel like they
son.
saving it.
You feel me?
I feel like they saving it because they teased his sage mode. They can't just be. He can't just have sage mode for nothing. Like they teased this nigga. And then he
fought Shino in the beginning of the series. He fought Shino and kind of washed him with that sage mode. We didn't see it. I would have liked to see it, but you know, he fought him off. Like, what the hell, bro? So yeah. Bro.
Also, I be seeing people saying about Boruto needing Naruto and the old gang just to pull in views. Okay, look, for y'all that's saying that, okay, I got one thing for y'all. This portion of Boruto ain't even supposed to be in his eyes type shit. This ain't even supposed to be his point of view. This supposed to be like Naruto type story type still. Part 2 ain't even started yet where it's gonna be telling what he got going. He ain't even, and it tells you that in the beginning of the show. So I'm wondering how everybody is confused on why Naruto and Sasuke are involved so much. Nigga, that's the motherfucker. What do you expect them to die off? Retire? Go away? Have to have some screen time to give it popularity. I mean,
it's the same universe.
What do y'all want?
It's the same universe. Like, definitely is the same universe. It's just like Naruto. Like one thing I will say, what they're doing with like the Naruto and Sasuke, I'm like, I don't like how y'all just dumbing these niggas down. Cause like I grew up and seeing these niggas get to their full potential, hit they like prime, and then like now y'all just dumbing these niggas down, bro. I'm like, fuck. Like I just see these niggas just get to these high level powers, and like, you feel me? And now they're just like being dumbed down. Like, you know, you had Kurama fucking die off in this series. Sasuke got his fucking eye taken out. Man, fucking Sasuke got his eye took by Momoshiki. Not Boruto, but Momoshiki. And yeah, it's fucking crazy. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? Boroshiki. Oh god, they're fucking
nigga a menace though. He a menace, man.
Fucking fusion. Fucking fusion dance.
Okay, I will say, and for the pros though, for the pros too, it does have its pros. Y'all gotta admit that it don't just have all negatives. It's got some pluses to it.
It just outweighs the bad. They see the bad outweighs the good. They see more than the bad. Like I'm not saying I fuck with the shit. I just say like it's a whole lot of just fucking bad that overshadows it. But I'm like, the canon shit I can't really speak on. I would rather have people read the manga, like go actually read the canon shit rather than have to go through anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Because the way the anime is being handled is like, we wanted better. We deserve better as fans. Like, we didn't deserve this.
Feel like with part 1 being done and all the reception and feedback that they've been seeing on TikTok and social media, I feel like with this little hiatus they finna take, they finna come up with top tier animation. Mm-hmm. I feel like you gotta have something to compete with, like we was talking about, the Demon Slayers, the Bleach, the Jujutsu Kaisen. You gotta have something to compete with that shit. You can't just keep reusing the same sequence fight scenes. You gotta come up with something.
Because like, bro, like Boruto fans is in they fucking bag with this last fight. I'm like, they bragging like a motherfucker. I'm like, bro, first of all, this is not a fight of the year. Not a fight of the year. Like, yo, I don't even watch Bleach, and let me tell you, I'm like, Bleach had better fights in this first part 4 for this latest season. And I'm like, man, and I don't watch Bleach. Jujutsu Kaisen about to come out later this year. I'm like, Demon Slayer is about to come out next couple weeks. Fucking Jobless Reincarnation even has nice animation. Like, come on. When you can't put this saying, you can't say that shit was anime fight of the year. We still got a lot of bangers to go through this fucking year before we even claim shit.
I do want to ask you though, how do you feel about writing, and if so, the foreshadowing also? How do you feel about that?
In Boruto?
Boruto.
The writing and the foreshadowing. I'll tell you this. just because I had stopped where I forgot where the fuck I stopped. I looked at the episodes and I fucking forgot where I stopped at. But I do remember kind of peeping out, like when this nigga Boruto went to like prison, and that was like probably the last thing I fucking seen. And then after a while, I stopped watching, and then hopped back into it. I didn't hop back into it, but I seen another clip. I think by the time I seen another clip was when Kurama dying, but then like Sasuke and Naruto versus Jigen. So like, to speak on the writing and the foreshadowing, I can't say much on it just because like I put it down for so long, and then like I'll pop my head in, and then like walk the fuck out. You feel me? So I can't really speak on it.
Makes sense.
So I can't really speak too much on that. You feel me? So like, only time I was really seeing things about Boruto, only thing I was seeing about things was like whoever just posted it, or like it'll pop up and I'll be like, oh well, shit. And it'll be so many episodes ahead. Like I wouldn't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, so yeah.
A question I want to ask too. We got to get this one in
okay,
here. Do you still feel that this show should not have been made? Do you still feel that way, bro?
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, should the show have never been made? Honestly, I kind of feel like, okay, yes and no. Yes, because I'm like, I was satisfied with just seeing Naruto being Hokage. I was satisfied with that, you know. Some animes, they end just happy, good endings. Like, look at Fullmetal Alchemist. Like, the Elric brothers, they got my nigga Ed got his arm back, and Alphonse got his body back. You feel me? And then Ed asks Winry out. Like, you feel me? They end up getting married and shit like that. It was a fucking happy ending. Like, everybody got the man. And we didn't need nothing else. It just ended perfectly. Some things end perfectly, just good enough. You feel me? But yeah, no, with Naruto Shippuden ending, I was like, okay, I got to see my nigga actually become the Hokage and marry Hinata, and like everybody else, like, you know, my man Naruto got a happy ending, so I would have been okay with that. But with them putting out the Boruto movie, it kind of brought me back, like, oh, okay, now I kind of want to see. So you feel me? So that's why I say yes and no. Yeah, so I'm like, it kind of like, okay, now y'all make me want to kind of see what the kids is gonna do. You feel me? Because now y'all got Rock Lee over here with a son. Y'all got Choji having a black daughter. Like, y'all got Sasuke even had a fucking daughter. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then Mitsuki, I was like, oh, this nigga kind of clean. Konohamaru grown up, and now he's training Boruto and shit like that. And let me say this, I had like I was really hyped to see how Konohamaru was gonna go. Like, Konohamaru, he didn't really get much play, and I'm mad about that. And I'm like, god damn, cause you know that
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm disappointed. That. Yeah, man. I'm like, Konohamaru was going hard. I'm like, bruh, did we just
what
forget?
He had to.
Yeah, and I'm like, did we just forget this nigga Konohamaru actually took down one of the Pains back in the Pain arc? Like, what?
Fact, I seen that episode earlier where he was finna hit Tamari with a Rasengan.
Man, man, bruh, she was surprised, like, oh hell no, what the fuck? And bro, he's the grandson. He's the grandson of the third Hokage. Like, why y'all doing my man like this?
Because we really do forget that, because he ain't really showing, you know, like you said, he ain't putting out.
Exactly. I'm like, I want him to be kind of like I wanted him to be raw, not exactly like Kakashi, but like a Kakashi in their eyes. Like, you know, I wanted him to be just as like clean though. I wanted him to be clean.
Hey, with the destruction of how the very first episode of Boruto, with the destruction of the village and shit, who knows though? We might end up getting to see Konohamaru redeem himself in part 2. Fucking go all out or some shit. I hope so.
I hope so.
Might get off, but take one for the team, baby.
Oh man, bro, I'm gonna be mad if they kill that nigga off. Nah, I don't know how I feel if they kill him off, but I'm like, me personally, it's just, I wanted some people in here to go harder than what they were. Like no, not even just some of the people from Naruto. I wanted the kids honestly to go hard. You feel me? I'm like Rock Lee's son. He dealing with anxiety and shit. So he finds a hard time finding around people. I'm like, what the hell? You had Gaara had an adoptive son. You feel me? But he got Black Sand, which I thought he was kind of clean when I was seeing him in some of the fights. Who else? Who else had a fucking kid? I didn't feel honestly Ino and Sai, I didn't really care for like their child. It was an episode they had, bro. They like where that nigga didn't know how to paint, or like he didn't know how to like bring his drawings to like life, like Sai. I was like, bro, what the fuck am I looking at? Like shit like that made me kind of pissed off. Like what the fuck am I watching, bro? And then what other episode? Them trying to find Choji's daughter. I forgot her fucking name. Oh, Cho. That's what her fucking name is. Fucking trying to find a man or like some shit like that. I'm like, this shit not making no fucking sense. What the fuck? So I was like, yeah, it's just like y'all got all these characters that's kind of like stand-ins, but I'm like, man, I want them to do something interesting. Like shit, I like, you know, the main characters of the story is gonna get their play time.
Give us something to really watch.
Exactly, because I don't just want to like the main characters. Like the main characters there, but I'm like, I also want to like the side characters, the surrounding to other teams and shit like that, you know. But y'all not doing shit with them. They're just fucking puppets. They're just stand-ins at this point. That shit fucking pisses me off. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I hope with the hiatus they fix, they wrap something up. They take all this criticism that we, you know what I'm saying, that's on the internet right now, and how they feel about the show and Mid-Pack and Reggie, and they turn it into motherfucking exotic, you know.
But yeah, now let me ask you a couple questions. How do you feel about Boruto having more filler episodes than like the canon?
Okay, they down bad for that. I feel like some studios that they might have wanted to go with and different things like that, or even maybe just maybe the writing wasn't all there. Maybe people was rushed to put some shit out for us, and they maybe wanted it to be good, and it just turned out to be flip-flop.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the filler being like that, it is too much. I agree.
Yeah.
It's too much.
And to go back what you said, well, like the Naruto, like back in Naruto, we had filler. Like back in the days, it was Naruto fillers. But like the thing with Naruto fillers is like, if you're gonna make a filler episode, I feel like you should make it more interesting. You know, like don't make it like just boring as shit. Like I told you back,
and
back
I enjoyed Naruto fillers too.
Yeah, like back in Naruto fillers, like the what if story, like I said, okay, not even what if story, like the Itachi backstory, that was something that the character that people wanted to see. We wanted to see him from a kid to like up to where he got to. And then the Kakashi's backstory was even good. You know, we get Kakashi's backstory. Then what else? Then we got the what if story. The what if, like, what if Sasuke didn't leave the village, and instead of him leaving the village to go train Orochimaru, he went with Shisui. Itachi was still alive. The whole Uchiha clan was still alive. Minato was still alive. Naruto's mom was still alive. Like, a lot of people were still alive in this fucking timeline, bro. And it was episodes. I don't see nobody really talking much about this filler episode. Like, you feel me? But yeah, like it was a cool timeline. Like around this time, I'm like, yo, I honestly thought that filler episode to be interesting. Like to see all those interactions. And I forgot how the Akatsuki was. I think they met the Akatsuki when they were kids instead of like Shippuden, you know. And seeing the interaction between Minato and Sasuke's dad, you know, seeing them talk to each other and shit like that. Yeah. And then I think the pain still came to the village, but you feel me? Naruto mom was still the Jinchuriki. She had half of the nine tails inside of her, and I think Naruto had the other half.
Speaking of which, Boruto's little sister, what is it, Himawari?
Yeah.
Shit. I'm thinking she finna be a cold motherfucker, huh? I'm thinking she got a piece of Kurama in her.
I mean,
it could happen.
I mean, I don't know how it could happen. I mean, I see where the skill.
Your dad is super strong.
Yeah, no, I see the skill because she is a Hyuga. She takes more of the Hyuga side of her mom.
Uzumaki blood too.
So you feel me? So and she got that. She can hit them pressure points. You feel me? Like Boruto ain't really hitting the pressure points, and he had the Byakugan.
And Uzumaki's got chakra reserves.
Yeah, exactly, for sealing.
Really, she said,
Man. Yeah, but man.
Let me see. I be seeing people saying that it's so similar to Naruto and Sasuke, but it's really not. If y'all paying attention to the story and what the character, when you really watching it, you paying attention, especially with how the last episode is. Like what Kawaki says to that nigga is basically like, look, I'm gonna do whatever it take to motherfucking, keep Naruto alive, motherfucker. And then Boruto, he's saying back to him like, I'm gonna prove that this prophecy is wrong, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna prove that, you know what I'm saying? So to me it's different. It's showing shit like he said, his eyes gonna take everything from him type shit. Just wait and see. You know what I'm talking about? I'm excited for it. I don't know who else here with me, but
yeah, no. I mean, with me, I say I kind of agree with
it.
No, not with that. Not what you say. I say the Naruto Sasuke shit. There is a comparison though. Like Kawaki looks like the Sasuke. Like he's playing the edgy Sasuke part and shit like that. Boruto's playing like his dad part. But then at the same time, a little bit like Boruto wants to be like Sasuke. He wants to just be like a freelance and like. Not Rogue Ninja, but Shadow Hokage. He wants to be the Shadow Hokage. He wants to be just like his mentor. You feel me?
Hey.
But then like Kawaki,
Moshiki been punking him too.
And Kawaki is almost like a Sasuke because you feel me? He just kind of like he's like, yeah, I ain't got no family. I'm just edge lord. I got a fucking mood all the time, like man. And he's like a freelancer. He goes and roam. He leaves the village and shit like that. And Naruto, like of course, like Boruto is Naruto's son, being that, but like he don't want to be like his dad or anything like that, So I kind of agree with.
That's the good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what you mean? You mean you agree with
like what I just said? Like there's similar things with like the Naruto and Sasuke shit, like with those two characters, with Kawaki and Boruto. That's why I kind of agree at. Like there are some similar.
Say that it appears similar. I say it appears similar because with what I've checked out and what I've seen, I ain't gonna spoil nothing for nobody. But with what I've checked out and seen, it appears similar for now. Things gonna get hectic and crazy. Now, what I also want to ask you is, regarding to Boruto and new things, shit we ain't never seen other than the ninja world. You think that they should have stayed with regular old ninja stuff, or do you like the improvements with all the new technology and shit in the Naruto universe, Boruto universe?
Damn. I mean, cause okay, so when it came to like the Boruto movie, like the tuning exams and shit like that, like sometimes it's good. You kind of notice like it's kind of good to rely on those things somewhat, but like you always got to go back to traditional ways, bro. Cause like you know how they were shooting the fucking Jitsu at Momoshiki with the scientific ninja tool, they're shooting that shit off, like, you feel me? But I feel like that for them was looking at it like, oh, it's a cheat code in a way. I mean, it kind of helps, but then I'm like, is you really saucy if you really got the ninja tool on your shit? Like, nigga, you really still can't get these hands, nigga. You'll still get fucked up, nigga. My taijutsu on point, nigme. Like, you ain't as fast as me without that shit, nigga. You feel me? I'll still fuck your ass up, nigga. You feel me? So me, I'm just like, it was I don't know, like okay, people wasn't tripping off the futuristic ninja shit, like the ninja science tool, but niggas was tripping off the dinosaurs. Now the dinosaurs, I wasn't really tripping so much off of. I was just like, what timeline is this? Like, I was just thrown off by like, what timeline is it? I still don't even know what timeline that took place in. Or if that was like present or like past.
I'm like, all I have to say regards to that is, bro, we got slugs, big ass toads, and snakes, and y'all is tripping off a little ass lizard.
Yeah.
Little gecko, like y'all tripping. we living in the world that you're immersed in is a mythical world with ninjas. Mm-hmm. These niggas, they doing blood contracts and summoning animals. Come on now. Man, don't look at it as that is something. Oh, what the hell?
I'm looking at it as like it's Jurassic Park in this bitch. I'm like, what the fuck? We in Jurassic Park now? That's how I was looking at this shit.
Acting like Sasuke can't kill a lizard. Like, bro, he trying to train it. He ain't trying to just kill it. Like,
Hey, that motherfucker was kind of trained when he was fighting it.
On the lizard.
That motherfucker was kind of trained when he was.
Y'all want to hit a? What y'all want this man to do? Hit a planetary destruction or something on the lizard and kill it? Like, come on, man. I don't know what y'all want from this.
Masarasu.
Are we watching the same show?
Man, I don't know. Want that motherfucker burned, okay? There's some dino nuggets out that motherfucker. This shit, like, yo, it's just people love Sasuke so much. It's just like, yo, this nigga should not be getting scraped by a fucking dinosaur, bro. He shouldn't. I love Sasuke too. I'm just like, where the fuck the technique go? Like, hold on, don't tell me you out here getting served by prehistoric shit. Like, this shit ain't making sense. Like, yo, you was two way of a real ninja to be doing this, to get your ass whipped by a dinosaur. Oh my god. But I think a question I wanted to ask was let's see. What makes you still tune in for Boruto?
Makes me still tune in. I'm already peeping the foreshadowing. I'm peeping the peep writing. I'm looking past the filler. I know it's a bunch of filler. I'm knowing it's a bunch of some other shit in there that I ain't gonna want to see too much all the time. It might be a little boring sometimes, but I'm knowing when it get to that shit that I want to see, it's gonna be there. So that's what's keeping me. The peak writing and that foreshadowing. That's what's keeping me.
Okay. Another question I wanted to ask.
I'm knowing that the scenes is.
No.
I'm knowing one more thing too. I'm knowing that them scenes is gonna be. They gonna be better than what we've been receiving. They have to be. Like I said, like we talked about earlier. All this new shit popping off. It's gotta be. They know what the fans want to see. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One of the other questions was like, did you like any of the filler episodes? Like, have you seen any other filler? Like, did you like anything of them stand out to you?
One of the ones where it made me laugh. It was Boruto is looking around the village for the Kurama toy.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was a funny episode.
I remember that was early on too.
Kakashi for advice.
Oh my god, bruh. That shit was cringe.
I'm like, bro, what is this man know?
Like when Sasuke was trying to be when Sasuke was trying to be a dad, I was like, oh my god, this shit is cringe as fuck, because he don't roll like this. Oh my god, man. I know y'all need him to be a father, but don't have him be a father like this. Like have him train her. You feel me? Like I like those moments. You feel me? Where a father and daughter can like bond and they can train together like that. I find that shit more better.
He drop in and tap Sakura's cherry blossom, and then he tap back out.
Man, I'm finna make that motherfucking cherry blossom tonight, girl.
Ninja out.
Ninja out. Bitch, that was substitution. It turned out to be a shadow clone the whole time.
Oh man.
Oh shit, man. But another question I want to ask, man. Which team did you like other than like the new Team 7?
Oh shit. Other than we really ain't got much to pick from.
See? But see, they ain't got shit. Niggas is weak. Niggas is weak.
What's his name? Metal Lee.
Oh.
Metal Lee and I guess like you said, man, Killer Bee's son. I want to see him do something.
Bro, when you told me that shit, it still don't make sense to me. It still don't make sense to me.
No. I don't know. Sometimes I think like he wanted to do some shit. Well, I don't know. We just gotta see. I don't know. Part 2 might. I don't know.
Because I don't know if you remember.
Hopefully they redeemed themselves.
Like I don't know if you. This is something I had went back and seen, and I didn't even know. He was so his ancestor. I think he like the grandson of like one of the Jurikis. He in the hidden mist village. I forgot his fucking name. He had that little scratch on his eye, and he kind of looked like, I think the Three Tails. He looked like the Three Tails Jinchuriki grandson, and like he ended up dying. I was like, they killed him off. I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was like, what the hell happened? And people were talking about that arc too. That was like a filler arc. And that was like with pirates or some shit. But like that was like some of the bad animation. I don't know if you ever seen that meme with him crying when Boruto was crying and shit like that. Like people were memeing the hell out of that shit, bro. So that was around that time. I was like, oh god, bro, this nigga look ugly as fuck when he crying. I'm like, why y'all make him look like that? Okay. That shit was weird, but
it's been a rough time, Boruto. It's been a rough time.
It was a rough, fucking for sure. It's a rough first part. That's why I'm like, ugh, I don't know, man. Like, what would you rate Boruto Part 1?
Ooh, as a whole,
just the
all
anime.
That filler,
yeah,
and little bit of fight scenes with some reused shit. I can go with a 6.5.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Me, I'm gonna be that nigga that's gonna give it a 3. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. That shit was not hitting. Bro, you telling me you niggas did filler for 2 years, bro? 2 fucking years of filler, bro. Nigga, hey, look, if y'all one of those people that stayed through that shit, make like Kami bless your soul, nigga. Make Kami bless your soul, cause goddamn, I couldn't not stick through that shit. May the sage of 6 paths bless you, bro, cause goddamn, I couldn't fucking get through that shit. Oh god, just no.
Cool characters though. Cool character. Will say I like some of these cool new characters though.
Okay,
like that.
Yeah, that was actually one of my fucking other questions. I was like, who, like, what other side characters do you like in Boruto?
Oh, the man, right off top, you know what I'm saying? We rocking, having a good time. I can't remember his name. The Jiraiya clone, we gonna call him for right now.
Okay.
Him, I think he's pretty cool. It's the girl Ida. I think her character, she's cool. Code, and then these Otsutsuki niggas. Yeah, I'm liking them. You know what I'm talking about? Just for some new, fresh content, I like them. But as far as just cool new characters, I like Code's design. Mm-hmm. Code just looks like I don't know. He just looked dripped out to me for some reason.
Okay. Man, shit. Should we talk about the game? Should we talk about connections?
Yeah, we can proceed. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about connections. That's just a fucking cash grab. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. I'm still gonna buy this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. This shit is trilogy. Repackaged.
Don't fuck with it.
It's repackaged.
I feel like with the way that they doing it, we just have to see what new characters are gonna be added. They've said we're gonna get some new ones, but I'm wondering which new ones. Because as far as part 1 goes, I know y'all not gonna dive too far into part 2.
But me,
it's just with me. Another game. So.
Exactly. Like, I feel like just with me and seeing it as a cash grab, and I'm just like, what they doing is just selling the update behind a whole $60 price. I'm like, yo, I feel like y'all literally could have just updated the trilogy or something like that. Cause I'm like, if GTA, a 15-year, like damn near 10-year-old game, can get updated to like 4K and like new graphics and shit like that, then I feel like y'all can do that same shit with one of the Naruto Storm games. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, literally, the fucking trilogy.
They was charging.
I'm like, man.
Was charging 60 for GTA though for the longest.
But
can't
like,
tell you how long.
They tell you how long, but
they'll eventually. I paid for it years after it came out.
Yeah, no, like them motherfuckers eventually was selling that bitch though. You feel me? They started selling that shit separately. But then when it came to PS4 or like PS5, like at least when the PS5 version, I got that shit for free for the first 3 months because they was giving that shit out for free. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah.
I feel like the revampage of it, as far as the gaming scene and how much Storm 4 has attracted a big ass audience that I'm a part of the audience. Feel like it'll revamp shit up. All you motherfuckers that's max levels and shit, it'll give y'all a chance to get back regular level like everybody else, and we can all build together. For it to be a $60, $70 game, it do kind of hurt because it's like, shit, man, we've already seen this shit. This is not nothing, you know, we've been seeing it, but except this time it's not gonna be in between games. This shit's just gonna be all one game. I think that's cool, but for $60, I could have passed on the 60, but I'm still gonna check it out though.
I mean, they didn't did this before. Like, I mean, if you go like, look, whatever I'm saying is not gonna like I hope it does. I'm not trying to take away from y'all experience or anything like that. Like for me, it's just like y'all fucking cash grabbing ass motherfuckers at Bandai. Like y'all didn't have to do this, but okay, I guess. For y'all to do, because it's like trilogy right now is on the PlayStation Store. You can get Naruto Storm 1, 2, 3, and Road to Boruto, like 4. You get 4 with Road to Boruto, and that's all like there. You feel me? That's all right there. And then y'all did the same thing. Y'all just repackaged it, and like now y'all kind of just updated the graphics. Some people saying, "Oh, we're gonna get new Ultimates." You get 2 new characters, and I'm just like, yeah, we kind of still getting the same shit though.
The characters,
but like 2 new characters.
The character part is they gonna drop more. I know they're gonna drop more characters because they say that on if you go to GameStop or any of the sites that's selling it, it'll tell you that in the description that it is gonna be some more characters announcing. I'm more or less trying to see what other parts of the story are y'all gonna add though. Like what we were talking about with so much filler. I mean, you ain't gonna have filler in a game to play, are you? So you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm like,
we gotta have something other than new characters.
We don't know what the other characters really do. Like the kids, like I said, with the other teams and shit.
Exactly.
I'm like, how many characters are you actually gonna put? I can see the villains coming in and like some of the Otsuzukis, like you feel me? I can see them probably like having some play time, but like everybody else that's in Boruto kind of just like, yeah, it's like who you really using? It's like who you gonna really pick from?
What we gonna do? Shikadai?
I don't
Metal
know.
Lee, like, you know.
I mean, but then still like what would be their moveset? Like we don't know much of like their moveset. You feel me? I can see Metal Lee coming in with like Leaf Hurricane. You feel me? Or that's probably it. But I don't know what else. Man,
I'm with you on that. So to an extent, I feel like it is a cash grab, but I do feel like it'll revamp the scene, so it's not all bad of a cash grab. That's what I feel about that.
And another thing, like you say, there is more characters. I'm hoping that more characters roll out, but it's just how fast are they gonna roll out? You feel me? Like I know people still gonna stay there for them characters, but like you know how Bandai likes to release characters. Like they release them like 2. They release 2 characters at the beginning and towards the end of the fucking year, bro. So it's like you're gonna be waiting so long for one character.
Yeah,
to
we
drop.
gotta have more than those 2 dudes that they talking. The beginning guys for the Sharingan. Yeah, we gotta have more than that. We gotta have Code. We gotta have the Jiraiya clone. And y'all don't trip on me about that. You know what I'm talking about? We just gonna call them Jiraiya clone just for the video. But yeah, we gotta have something other than 2 guys, man. For $60, like same shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, don't play me like that, man.
I feel like they shouldn't even charge motherfuckers $60, bro. I feel like they should at least let y'all get it for like 40 at the least, 40 or 30. Like, man, bro. Like, because it's not worth $60 if y'all just gonna kind of update.
You gonna play?
Huh?
Are you gonna play?
Fuck no, I'm not gonna play that shit.
Oh, it hit us hard, y'all. It hit us hard.
Fuck no. Nigga, you know how, bro,
for the niggas in the back, they ain't hear me.
Exactly, bro. And no, it's so crazy. I feel like they want that shit to fail because, bro, I swear a week later they announced Tenkaichi 4, bro. Like they knew what the fuck they was doing. They knew what the fuck they was doing.
That
with
hurt.
Shit. I was like,
I'm like, bruh.
Like, come on, bro.
This is what the big 3, right? So why would y'all do that? Like, and you know how much people been waiting on this game, and then y'all gonna drop them a week apart?
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
Exactly, and it's so crazy because another thing, like a lot of people was predicting, oh, we're gonna get a Storm 5. Boom, we get connections, and it's the repackaged shit. So to the people who really,
kind of knew we weren't getting Storm 5.
I was like, that shit was funny as hell. I'm like, bro, all the people who just leaking news about this and that, like, we gonna get Storm 5. I'm like, bro, it blew up in y'all faces. Like, yo, shut the fuck up and just let the shit come out. Like, don't try to leak shit sometime. Like, goddamn, bro, ruining surprises and shit. That's how I feel though. But man, overall, we hitting this shit at like 44 minutes, man. You got anything else to say, man?
Man, nah, I think we hit the nail in the head with this, man.
Yeah, no, man, it was something we was working on, guys, and we had to find time to even say about this. But man, Boruto Part 1 is done now. If you, I'll say this, I'll end with this. If you're gonna get into Boruto, please watch Naruto Part 1 and Shippuden before coming into Boruto. Don't go straight into Boruto, or like don't like just not finish Naruto Part 1 or Shippuden and then just jump straight into Pit. Like, don't half-ass finish any of Naruto's parts and then just go into Boruto. Like, no, watch that shit, nigga. Like, really fucking watch that shit. So don't just come out here not just talking, not knowing what the fuck you know what the story is and shit like that, and just hating on Boruto. Like me, I can hate on Boruto because I fucking watched the shit and it just fucking fell off for me. I didn't like the fucking result. It's just, I'm not about to watch through all these fucking filler episodes and just like, no.
Till part 2.
Till part 2. Oh man, oh my god, bro. Is they even in Shippuden part? Is they in the Shippuden part in fucking in the manga?
Is they no?
See, they not even. See, we still gonna have to wait, even when part 2 comes. I feel okay. One more thing,
but it's close though. It's right at the cuff though. It's right there. You hear me? It's right there at it though.
I want to say, bro, I don't know if I can believe that, because man, a lot of Boruto fans is like, oh man, the anime finna start getting good. I swear the motherfucking anime will be popping for like a week or two. That shit will die down, and then it'll die for like a good minute. It'll come back up every time they had like a good fighting scene or something, like something. They'll hype that shit up. Anytime they had a little like spark, that shit will die and just cut off. You feel me? What else? Bro, and that's why I was like, I'll let y'all eat this last fight. If just imagine if this shit was fuller. Just imagine if this last couple episodes was filler. Nigga. Oh my god, this shit would have been funny as hell. I'd have been like, yo, y'all niggas
heartbroken.
I've been heartbroken. I can't believe this shit. I would have been like
violins.
Niggas would have been broken like a head coach after losing an NBA championship. Like, my god, bro, it would have been a fucking disaster, bro. Niggas would have been on Twitter fingering it up, and I feel like I will say this one thing though. Them showing that it was going to have a Shippuden part, I feel like they should have kept that. No, just not even reveal it. Like, kept that to itself, because I felt like a lot of people was anticipating like we was going to get the Shippuden part like now before even part 1. We was expecting it for years, ever since that first episode, and we still haven't even gotten it yet. It's like, yo, y'all kind of shot yourself in the foot even revealing that. Like, I don't think that should have happened. You feel me? So that's just my theory on that first episode. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this one up right here, y'all. Yeah, but be on the lookout. We are coming back with reviews, man. That Demon Slayer, woof! We got Demon Slayer coming, man. We got a couple other things. April's looking good for anime, honestly. We got Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise is like another one from Mappa. That one's looking nice. Shit. So yeah, no, from spring anime to summer anime, it's looking kind of lit though. So yeah, no, but
damn, baby.
Yeah, we gonna fucking roll out with this one. Hoping to see y'all in a couple weeks. Well, hope y'all hear from us in a couple weeks, man. Tell us what y'all think about Boruto in the comments too, man. Tell us how y'all feel, man. Like, I don't care. Air it out. Like, if you hate it, I don't care. I'm gonna laugh at some of these comments. I don't care. If you like it, if it's some things you like, some things they could have been better, whatever, man. I like to hear all y'all opinions on this one. And I know it's a long one, so yeah, if you made it to the end of this, man, we appreciate you for sliding through this long, hearing us both roll out our opinions about it and everything. Y'all already know from me and ATC, man, we gonna roll out all that shit, man. Damn, this is a bad fucking outro. Like, yo, I'm not hitting it today, man. It's been a minute. But, fucking, hey, man. We out, though. We out.